Hey, what's happening? And welcome to Yoga with Rachel. Also, welcome to day 4 of our 10-minute morning yoga challenge. I'm so happy that you are here. In day 4, we're going to show some love to the core. So we will be building both strength and flexibility in the core. No items are required for today's practice. Just bring yourself and your breath with you. All right, let's get started. We begin our practice together in extended child's pose. So bring the big toes together, the knees go wide, walk your hands forward as you begin to sit back towards your heels. Breathe in to come up onto the fingertips, look forward, and then exhale to melt the upper body towards the earth, releasing the forearms to the earth. And last to release to or towards the earth is the forehead. So we are not going to be here for very long, my friends. So right away, I invite you to notice your breath. Perhaps playing around with each inhale and exhale. Making the inhale and the exhale perhaps a little bit longer than the last. Maybe even noticing what happens to the back body. On the breath in, the skin stretches. And then the back body softens and relaxes on the exhale. 2 more breath cycles here. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through the nose or mouth. Breathe in. And out. Wonderful. Press into all that is touching the earth as we rise on up. Walking the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hip points. Spread the fingers, pressing into the fingertips, into the knuckles, finding a small micro bend in the elbows, pressing into the tops of your feet, rocking that pelvis forward to create length in the low back body, and reaching the crown of our head forward, creating a beautiful line of energy that runs from the tip of our tailbone all the way on up to the base of our skull. And here we are in tabletop position for 1 breath cycle. Breathe in and out. Hello, angel. Curl your toes under and then lift both kneecaps away from the earth, finding a hovering table here. Building strength already in the core. And then walk your feet back, finding a plank pose. Heels reach actively towards the back edge of your mat. We're pressing into our foundation, all that is touching the earth. And then walk your feet in, finding a hovering table once again, knees underneath the hip points. And then walk it back to a plank pose. One more time, walk it in. And then this time, step or hop it back to a plank. Wonderful. Now lower on down to your forearms. So your elbows will be placed where your wrists were. Forearms are parallel to one another. We're dropping our center a little bit here. Forearms are parallel to one another. You got this. Breathe in and out. Now press back on up into a plank. 1 breath cycle here. Breathe in and out. Lower your knees down to the earth and then come to sit back on your heels. Take some zombie arms. So we're pointing our fingers towards the earth to feel a lovely stretch in our forearms. You can loop the shoulders a few times as well if you would like. Taking a moment to reconnect with your breath. Just notice how you feel. Perhaps even just paying attention to the sensations that are flowing through your body right here, right now. Wonderful. And now we're going to make our way back to all fours. If you find that the wrists are talking to you at any point, feel free to make some fists and you can plant them on your mat. So coming back to a tabletop position, we're rocking that pelvis forward to really create length in our low back. Let's curl our right toes under and then slide the right foot back. Breathe in. And then on our next breath out, pressing into the top of the left foot as we lift and hover the right foot away from the earth. Dial your toes down, so toes pointing towards the earth. Our back leg is straight, roughly parallel to the sky. Breathe in And then breathe out to reach the left hand forward. Imagine that you're shaking someone's hand. So here we are in bird dog. This is a really great posture to strengthen the core, to build, also strengthen the low back body. So for this next movement, there's an option to lower that back foot to the earth. Or if you want to work on balance and stability, you can keep that back leg hovering. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale to tap, hugging your knee in, elbow tapping right knee, curling in. Breathe in to lengthen and extend. Exhale, tap, curling it in. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale to tap. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale back to all fours, tabletop position. Curl your left toes under and then slide the left foot back. Breathe in. And then breathe out to press into the top of the right foot as we lift and hover the left foot away from the earth. We dial our toes down to try to level out the hips. So our back leg is roughly parallel to the sky. Breathe in. And then breathe out to reach the right hand forward this time. Again, for this next movement, there's always an option to keep the back toes lowered. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale to tap, elbow to knee, curl it on in. Breathe in to lengthen and extend. Exhale, tap, squeeze. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Breathe in to lengthen, extend. And then exhale back to all fours. Great work. Swing the legs off to one side, and we're gonna make our way to a seat on our mat. So when you arrive there, you can fix your shirt or whatever you need to do. Place the soles of your feet on the earth with the knees pointing up towards the sky. Place your hands on the hamstrings. Breathe in. Exhale to lean back. Keep your toes resting on the earth. All right. For this next movement, you can keep your toes resting on the earth or heels resting on the earth, your choice. Or you can play around with lifting both feet towards the sky, bringing the shins roughly parallel to the sky. You can point through your toes, flex through your feet, your choice, whatever feels best for you here. All right, and now let's send our hands forward. Our hands are reaching towards the top edge of our mat. And if you are looking for a little bit more heat, a little bit more challenge, feel free to dip your toes into some water. So dropping one foot towards the earth at a time. Keeping that breath flowing, my friends. You got this. You can also play around with straightening through one leg at a time, building strength in the hip flexors, in the core. Wherever you are, I invite you to smile and breathe because we are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Lower both feet to the earth. Wrap your arms around your shins and bow your head. Find a gentle sway from side to side. Taking a moment to reconnect with your breath. You can close your eyes here. Maybe even just taking a moment to do a bit of a body scan, checking in with the body. Seeing if there's any areas in which you may be gripping or holding, such as in the fingers, the jaw. Wonderful. You can open up your eyes, lift your head, and make your way to a cross-legged seat on your mat. All right, let's find some gentle and easy movement with the neck, taking some small circles with the nose, and then reverse that circle. And then we can also find a tick-tocking action, dropping right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder, keeping that action going. Head comes back over the heart space. Let's loop our shoulders a few times. Wonderful. Place your hands on your knees and let's just take some circular motions with our torso. So shining the heart center forward and then rounding through. Some spinal hygiene here to close our practice. And then reverse that circle. And then eventually we come back to center, aligning our head over the heart, heart over the pelvis. Place your hands on your belly and close your eyes. Let's just take a moment to show some love and appreciation for all that our body does for us on a daily basis. Let's take 3 loving breath cycles here together. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose or mouth. Breathe in and out. Now take the deepest breath that you've taken in all day. Breathe in. Hold the breath at the top. And then slow exhale out through the mouth. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Perhaps reflecting upon the postures or the movements that you really enjoyed today, or maybe even the ones that you found challenging. What was your response to the challenges? Did you breathe through it? Did you smile, laugh, pause the video? It's all good. There's no right or wrong, just something to think about. All right, open up your eyes if you had closed them, and just allow your hands to rest on your thighs. Thank you so very much for joining me here today. That was day number 4. I look forward to seeing you for tomorrow, day number 5. Until then, take good care. Namaste.